Here we go again. And I think it's review number 23. I think.
All right. So we have to do something special for 25.
I think, yes, definitely. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, 2 beers we're going to be taking a look at tonight. The first one up is going to be the Northern Monk Patrons Project 9.03 Adjunct Lager. Lovely artwork, as always, on these cans. And of course, I think this is actually a collab beer as well with Kings County Breweries Collective out of Brooklyn, New York.
Yeah, it looks like.
The guy in question for this Patrons project is another graphic designer, Ben Mather. We ain't going to read all that information. But
well, maybe I will show it.
It's yeah, it's really great.
Oh, okay.
I've said before, it's a fantastic way to brand a can of beer, I think.
Yeah, no, it's quite interesting because you can put so much information on it. Of course, you know, it costs twice more probably. But,
Well, yeah. I forget what the cost was of these beers now, because these are our final beers from the Honest Brew box that we both got together.
Yeah.
I think they're around about the £4 mark, aren't they, for both beers, something like that.
Yeah, most of the beers there is roughly in the same price. Of course, there are exceptions, but roughly it's about £4.
Yeah, and I like the how they've sort of like adjunct lager, Citra Equinox, 440ml can. I think we should get it into a glass, mate.
Oh, yep. Oh, very nice aroma straight away. Lovely.
Wow.
Very citrusy. Right. So it looks like it's a.
It looks kind of like
quite hazy.
A New England IPA, doesn't it?
Yeah. Quite hazy, quite big head, but some big bubbles, developed a little bit.
Yeah, that's a really sort of dense lemon look, isn't it?
Yeah. Very, and you can smell it from long distance. So that's what I like. Not that you have to put your nose in a beer to find any aroma.
Yeah. As soon as I popped the can, it jumped out. A beautiful citrus aroma, and
yeah, it's very zesty, lemony type of citrusy aroma.
I do pick up a tiny little bit of a hoppy whiff to it.
Yeah. So you can find some small malt base with a tiny resin accent, but everything else is just full of citrus zest. It's very nice.
Yeah, it smells really good, actually.
Yeah, so let's have a try.
Yeah. Cheers.
Ah, good. This is very nice. Very nice body. It's not very it's like how to say it. It's medium, but going to full, or maybe full going to medium. But anyway, it makes impression of something very happy, hoppy, and drinkable. What actually I very like.
Hoppy happiness.
Oh yes. I always say, when I have a very nice hoppy aroma, it's a happy aroma.
Mm.
Well, it's quite juicy. You have small bitterness, but you can feel this bitterness straight away, but it's small. It's grapefruity with some pininess.
Citrus bitterness from start to finish.
Yeah.
I really, really do like it. It's a beautiful beer.
Yeah, it's very refreshing.
It's a million miles away from a lager as we know it, if you know what I mean. I know
it's a classic.
And they've put their little spin on it. But for me, it's more like a pale ale.
Yes. You know what? I'm just thinking now, because yesterday I had Williams Brothers Cesar Augustus, and they say it's a hybrid between lager and IPA. Yeah. But actually it tastes more or less like this one. So I'm thinking about this beer like proper IPL.
Yeah.
So
I haven't got a problem with it. It's just I've noticed before with certain craft breweries, when they play about with a lager, and I do appreciate that they don't want to make it taste like a bloody a macro beer. I get that, but it does lean towards more of a pale ale than a lager. I don't want to be negative about the beer because I think it is a good beer. It's just that's just in my head at the moment, and I can't shake it off because of past experiences with craft lagers. But it's ticking the boxes for refreshment.
Yeah. It's very, very nice beer, very juicy, very refreshing, with tons of drinkability. Of course, they used certain hops like Citra and Equinox, so they give completely different taste and aroma than, for example, Saaz or some other German hops. So definitely, it's not grassy and herbal.
Yeah.
But the body is quite juicy, this is completely different than standard lager.
As I said on the pour, it's very sort of. I mean, I don't know about the camera giving it justice or whatnot, but from how I'm looking at it, it's got a kind of New England look to it, with that sort of dense, bright, vibrant sort of colour that it's giving off, and like taste wise as well, it's super juicy, super fruity.
Oh yeah, that's it.
Big lemon, a touch of lime, a big grapefruit bite to it from start to finish on the mouthfeel. Spot on carbonation for it as well, I think.
Oh yes. I would say it's a great beer, very nice, and you would like to drink it. Definitely.
Yeah.
We just doing some theoretical work on styles, and you know what? Most of the craft beers have to break out from styles because it's boring. Because everyone had the IPA, everyone had a lager. So let's do something different. Something extra to stand out.
Fair play. I think we'd be both of the same opinion. We both purchased this beer, and we're doing the review. We open it, we pour it, we smell it, we taste it, and we
are happy.
It tastes just like a bloody Heineken. Then we'd be a bit miffed by it because we're thinking, well, hang on a minute, we've spent £4 plus, and we've got a beer that tastes like a blooming mass-produced beer. So yeah, I do get that that's what it's all about. This craft, the craft breweries. It's about sort of just slipping down another avenue with a style that's been around for donkey's years, and it's not just lagers. It's imperial stouts. It's any sort of style. It's just playing about with it and putting little bits in and taking little bits out and whatnot. And full respect to them for doing it. It's it is a good beer. There's no getting away from that.
Yeah, you know what? We're just talking about styles, but beer itself is just great.
Have you had anything before from Northern Monk?
Yes, we've done one. If you remember.
What was
Yes,
that?
yes, I had a few beers from Northern Monk.
You've got me intrigued now to know what that Northern Monk beer was.
Wait a second, I'm checking.
That must have been a while ago.
It was something, because we had some beer from Northern Monk. It was different project, I think, or maybe not. Maybe it was just me.
I will have a look.
Right, so let's come back to the styles. I've got a Polish beer from the brewer Golem, and this was, very good beer, but the style itself was very, very complicated. And I had to find it to tell you exactly what style it was. So sour, oatmeal, milk, farmhouse, hoppy ale. So it was well, very, very complicated because it was.
It sounds complicated.
It was brewed on Quake yeast with oatmeal, with lactose. It was sour, and it was the farmhouse as well.
Right. Okay.
So everything in the same beer. So like you see, that people are just having fun mixing everything. You know what? I think it was just me with Northern Monk, but I had like core beers as well.
Right.
You know what? I think I've just ordered the other beers with the same delivery. Maybe that's why.
Okay.
I've mixed up. My fault. Sorry.
That's all right. That's all right. No problem.
Right. Okay then. So where we are. Let's come back to beer because it's beautiful.
Yes. Yep.
Beautiful beer, very refreshing. Definitely, it's worth to try. So if you only can, because buy it, because when I look at Northern Monk website, they have different patrons beers now. So probably you can still find it some in shops, but I don't know if they will be repeated.
Would you buy this beer again?
Oh yes, it's very nice. Yeah, I would be very happy to drink it again.
Yeah, it's I really do like it. It's if you can just forget about that lager thing and just enjoy it for what it is, then yeah, definitely.
You could say it's like a nice pale ale or light IPA. I saw this kind of description as well, light IPA, but it was actually tasting like pale ale, with extra hops maybe. But how to find if you are testing some beers? Okay, this is IPA. This is only pale ale. Where's the
Yeah. I mean, it just says, I'll just read a little bit off the can. This is basically just the notes from the brewer. When Brooklyn's KCBC came to visit, we wanted to brew an American classic. No, not an IPA. We brewed a great adjunct lager. Nobody brews lager better than us, believe me. Rice and corn make up 25% of the grist of this super light brew to deliver the greatest drinkability. We then added a juicy twist of Citra to the Whirlpool, combined with Equinox in the FV, just enough to dry hop to deliver the tropical flavors without disguising the clean drinking underneath, which despite the negative press conflict.
Yeah. So yeah, you know, if you would brew lager but with completely different hops, you would get completely different beer, and that's what happened here. Because the base, it's very nice and light and, you know, refreshing like a lager, but hops used are mostly used for IPAs, right? So, well,
and that's what's made the world of difference to it, hasn't it?
Oh yeah,
putting that Citra and Equinox in it of give it something that lingers.
This is very nice example what hops can bring to beer. You know, you have the same roughly the same, you know, base, and you can get completely different beer. You can have a Pilsner and you can have this one.
What would you give it rating wise then, Krzysztof?
I like it very much. 8.5.
Yeah, I'd give it an 8 out of 10. Yeah,
because, you know, especially the you know, like trying to get extra information, extra effort to be by different, you know, style of labeling. You know, this is something that what they could not do, and we would be happy with beer anyway.
And
so it is, you know, like showing that they are passionate about beer and they want, you know, you know, for customers to be happy as well. So, yes, I like it.
And that's what I like about Northern Monk in general as a brewer, and with this, that they really showcase sort of local guys, illustrators, graphic designers, mountain runners, and all sorts, tattoo artists, all sort of local to the brewery or within spitting distance, and with this, it's a platform to sort of showcase quality beer, and then people in and around it.
Yeah.
And of course, this one, the 9.04 Adjunct Lager, with a little nod to Ben Masso, who's a graphic designer. So yeah, a really good beer. I'd recommend you picking a can of that up if you see it around on any of your bottle shops.
But definitely you have to be quick, because they have other sorts of patrons projects now. So I don't know, probably there's, you know, limited quantity on the market at the moment.
Right, okay, just before we move on to the next beer, I'll just check the comments, see if we've got any. Couple of guys watching. Valentin George, hi guys, how's the beer?
Very well. Very well received.
I like this comment he's left here. Hi, video quality and of Atari games back in the 90s. I love that. Yeah, I can't afford a camera. I'll spend all my money on beer, I'm afraid. Yeah. And there, Craig's in the house. Kent Beer Reviews. Hello, Craig. Yeah. Hope you're well, mate. Yes, it is a craft beer. Yeah, it's from Northern Monk Brewery. These guys are out in Leeds.
Yeah.
And yeah, onwards and upwards now anyway to the next beer, which is another collab beer from a brewery. It's a favourite of mine. They're out of Bristol, and it's Left-Handed Giant. and they've teamed up with Fierce Beer to bring this Illusionary lines.
Yeah, and another very artistic label.
Yeah, care of James Yo. He does all the artwork for Left Hand Giant. Yeah, 5.9% ABV. Again, we've got Ella Equinox Galaxy. 440ml can.
Yeah. Right. So we have also oats, malt, hops, and yeast. Right. It's very nice. What also they say? Well, not so much, but definitely label is quite nice. You know, people with animal masks. I don't know how it works for them.
Yeah.
Well, it is an illusionary line, so maybe that's why illusion. Right.
Yeah, I think that's absolutely fantastic.
You know what? The feeling of this label is quite nice as well.
It's quite rough, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Right, let's get it onto a glass, mate. Nice little pop.
Oh, this one looks very nice. It looks much more like a APA, and it's hazy with lots of bits floating inside. I don't know if you can see.
Hazy gold, yeah. There's quite a lot of dust floating about in there, isn't there?
Yeah, yeah. Quite creamy head, some big bubbles, but it looks quite thick. Quite nice.
Looks good. Let's get an aroma.
It's not striking like the last one. You have to put the nose inside glass to find something.
Yeah, it's not jumping out like the Northern Monk beer for sure. I mean, it's not void of aroma, is it? But it's very subdued. A little bit of maltiness coming up, maybe.
Yeah, maltiness first.
Piney fruitiness.
Yeah, little bit of pine, little bit of something soft. Something soft. It's like maybe a little bit of mango, a little bit of peach.
I mean, I did notice. It is slowly coming to the end of its life. 13th for the 6/18, and it is the 9th now. So it's
Well, we are lucky because it is a can, so it wasn't exposed on light. But yes, hoppy aromas dying very quickly. So if you have a hoppy beer, drink it very quickly.
Get on it as soon as you can. Really, that's the key to it.
You can leave those malty ones, like heavy beers, but hoppy IPAs, double IPAs, drink it when they are pretty fresh. It's very delicate, very full body, quite malty. Bitterness, it's like delayed for like 2 seconds. Quite grapefruity with a little bit of pine, but mostly grapefruity.
Yeah,
But like everything in this beer, it's quite round and soft.
I'm getting like a little bit. It almost reminds me a little bit of like the bitterness that you would get off like a marmalade.
All right, like a
pithy bitterness.
Yeah, bitter grapefruit. No, bitter orange.
Bitter orange, bitter grapefruit. Not super bitter, but you do detect it. You do pick it up.
Yeah, but I think because the maltiness it's so rich, it balances the bitterness very well. So that's why it's so delicate. Because aftertaste it's quite bitter. Yeah, after third sip, aftertaste it's quite bitter, and it's really grapefruity. And I would say the albedo, the white bit from the skin. This is quite bitter, and it's this kind of bitterness.
Yeah, it's very very soft mouthfeel though, isn't it? Considering.
Yes, and very very low carbonation as well, because it's very settled, very soft. Well, because of this, it's very drinkable as well, but on different level than the juicy lager. You have to spend a little bit more time on this because it's quite rich. But you can drink it very easily.
Yeah, I've just poured the last of my can in there, and its float is all over the place. But it's quite, again, it's quite a vibrant sort of orange look to it.
Oh yes, it looks very nice. Orangey, goldy. Yeah, the look of the beer actually is very nice.
I definitely prefer the Northern Monk beer. When you're doing these sort of things, when you've got almost back-to-back videos, you've got something in the back of your mind to compare it to, and just coming from that Northern Monk beer and going straight into this. Yeah. I know they're completely we say completely different styles when we're saying that is like a pale ale-esque sort of mouthfeel, and this is a pale ale. Definitely, I've got a favourite straight away from the two beers tonight for sure. But I mean, this is still a good beer, but I do prefer the Northern Monk beer.
Yeah, it's much more juicy and jumping out, and I think it would gives you much more fun. The second beer, it's more for degustation, for relaxation. It required more time to enjoy this beer because it's much more richer, softer, and you would need to spend more time to enjoy this beer than a very energetic lager that we had before.
Yeah, you summed it up right there. Yeah.
That's a problem when you have completely two different beers and you can't really decide which one is better. You know what? They both are quite good, and they are for different occasions. That's what we can say, I think.
Yeah, I like how you sit on the fence. Yeah. I've put my neck on the line straight away there. The head straight on the chopping block. I'm Northern Monk beer for me wins it out of the two beers tonight.
Especially with this weather, what we have.
Yeah, I mean there might be folk out there that think the left-handed giant beer is a better beer if they've had both, and fair enough. Everyone's entitled to their own little opinion, and that's all it is at the end of the day, an opinion. Yeah, I mean this isn't a bad beer.
No, it's quite good, but it is very settled beer. There's no jumping out features.
No, there's nothing.
It's very balanced.
Bitter orange, bitter grapefruit, a very very soft mouthfeel to it.
Yes,
which does make it very very drinkable. I will say that for it. It slides down a bit more quicker than the other beer. Yeah, faint little bit of bitterness in there, isn't there? But that's probably just from that citrus bitterness. What would you give it rating wise then, mate?
I think 7.5, just because of we've done those two together. But still, it's good beer and what to try. So try it yourself and leave comments below this video. So just feel free for this.
Yeah.
I will be very happy to read them.
And definitely check out Left Hand Giant, the brewery, because they're really doing some fantastic. Well, both breweries, to be honest, they're making some fantastic cracking beers. I've got a beer coming up in the not too distant future from Left Handed Giant, which is Peter, the Clueless Drinker, reviewed it, and it was a pistachio and honeycomb stout.
Well, it sounds very nice.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, go check out Left Handed Giant. Go check out Northern Monk. Yeah, it's been interesting. It's been interesting as always. I enjoy little hangouts with you, mate. Again, two very decent beers at the end of the day.
Well, we can say that we've enjoyed both on the different level.
Yeah.
Because they are, really different beers.
I'm just gonna go back to this Adjunct lager. Have a sip of that.
Well, yeah, it is completely different.
Chalk and cheese.
It just gives you a smile on your face straight away.
Well, let's go for the. Let's have a look at the comments. Hi guys, beers are looking good. That's from Long Straw. Yep. Cheers if you're watching Long Straw. Valentin George again commented, with all those craft beers, you won't be able to appreciate a good macro.
Well, we are, to be surprised, we are able to enjoy good macro beers.
Yeah.
And we review them quite often. So you have to check our channels.
Yes, we both drink the good, the bad, and the ugly, don't we? Really? To be honest.
Yes, yeah, and very ugly as well.
Yes, yeah. Thomas McCarthy, hello there, Thomas. And Camp Beer Reviews, Honest Brew, thumbs up. Yeah, of course, it's fantastic service. Really, I can't knock them. Pardon me. It's they're very up to date with the beers that they're getting. They don't last there very long. You've got to be a bit quick out the blocks too.
Yes, you have to be very quick.
But yeah, they're very on the ball with sourcing.
Many times I've got like the last bottle left, so you have to be quick. When you saw something interesting, just buy it straight away. Next day it can be after the game, game over. That's it.
Yes, yeah. Well, this is brought the end of our Honest Brew beers that me and Krzysztof have gone through. We both
got those.
We've done. How many did we get in the end? Was it about 8 or 9 beers?
Yeah, I think so. Something like that.
Got to be, yeah. It's got to be.
Yeah, because we've ordered 10, but I couldn't get the same beers as yours. So, and it was just one day difference when I ordered. So we've ended up with just 8 beers that we can share.
Have you reviewed your Polish beers that you got in that box?
Yes, they're coming on a channel shortly. Okay.
Were they good?
Oh, very good. Very good. You don't even know how good they were. No. Yes, they were good. Yeah.
Because you're did you sign up for the Beer 52 box?
Yes.
So because I think next month is the Polish box. So maybe we can take a look at a couple of beers.
Yes.
because I mean, if Craig, if you're watching, mate, maybe you can leave a bit of input on this as well. The South Africa box.
Not really.
I didn't know. I've had about 4 from it now, and they've been a bit middle of the road. Bit disappointing, to say the least.
Right. So if we're talking about Polish beers in Honest Brew, it is Browar Rockmill, the same what I've got the last time, but they have much more beers. I see if they still have them. Okay, let's see. Breweries. Browar Rockmill. 8 beers.
Okay.
Right. Passion Parade, Passion Fruit, Berliner Weisse, 6%. Florida Passion, Floridian, Tart IPA. Bold Heart, Yuzu and Gooseberry Saison. Almond Coffee Cut Oatmeal Stout. Coffee Cut Oatmeal Stout. A different one? Wait a second. It looks different. Ah, yeah. This one is just the ordinary coffee cut, and this one is almond coffee cut. Okay. And Juicy Delight, Northeast. No, sorry. NEIPA. So it's New England IPA.
Okay.
And of course, you have Juicy Melody, Citra Mosaic, Northeast IPA, and Maverick, Citrus APA. So 8 beers from one brewery.
Okay.
If you are interested, I would recommend them, even if I've got only 2 of them, but they were just delicious.
Yeah, well, we can sort something out for the next, or maybe just dip back into the supermarket for a couple of reviews, because since it's been a while since we've done a supermarket beer, so
yeah, we can always find something, because now in a Tesco there are some nice new beers.
There's quite a few new beers on there, but they're all in bloody 6-packs though. I don't want a 6-pack. I want to try one beer.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
£7. You don't know what you're buying there. That's the trouble. If it was
£1,
it's
awesome. Yeah.
£1.30, £1.40 a can, then you don't mind taking a gamble.
Yeah.
But £7 for a 6-pack or a 4-pack even for some, I'm thinking, nah, I'm not having it. It's bloody mass-produced stuff disguised as craft, because you know what they're getting at.
Mostly is brewed by Marston's, or
Marston's and drinking, dressing up as something they're not. So you know straight away, stay away from that. And then you've got I think there's some other stuff about. I think you reviewed. Is it Herverlee or something like that? Herverlee?
Yes.
I've seen them in 6-packs, and I've seen them in bottles.
So, yeah, I took bottle.
Yeah,
it was wise. Yeah.
Wise choice, mate. Wise choice.
Right. So just be vigilant. Check out our channels and any news about what we will be doing next time.
Yes, indeed. I just check the comments for the last time. Just kidding though. I know Dean's review of Tim Soriani was hilarious. Yeah, I didn't dig that beer at all. Craig has replied, I didn't bother, I skipped it. So that's obviously regarding the South African box, and I think that was a wise decision because it was pants really. And then Valentin has replied, do you have a Romanian box, Beer 52?
No.
do leave a comment. I mean, do has Romania got craft breweries there, or is it all the big boys running the show? And then Craig has replied, the next box is from Poland. Yes.
Yeah.
Waitrose is worth
we are looking forward to see this box and try those beers. I'm just intrigued what it can be.
Yes, indeed. Yeah, yeah. I mean, like Craig just said, I don't know how far you are away from a Waitrose.
Yeah, well, yeah. I can't get any from Waitrose.
That's a bit of a gold mine. If you've got a Waitrose around you, especially some of the big stores, they built one in Banbury and it's quite a big one. You go into there and it's like a bloody. You think you're to a certain degree in a craft beer shop because they're aisles and aisles of beer now, and it's great to see. And they've got some new additions popping up on there now. You Beavertown, a couple of Gamma Ray Neck Oil. Yeah, it's good to see, and the prices are pretty good as well.
All right.
Shame you haven't got a Waitrose, but we can work something out. We have some good craft breweries: Hop Hooligans, Oriole, Hop Zone. Have you heard of any of them, Krzysztof?
No.
New ones on me. I like the sound of Hop Hooligans there. That sounds pretty cool.
Well, we will be happy to try them. Why not?
Long Straws just put in, just tried Clockwork Tangerine, but have gone back to Ghost Ship.
Oh, yes. I can understand.
Yeah.
It's quite good beer, Ghost Ship.
Adnams Ghost Ship, yeah. It's been ages since I've had a bottle of that.
Yeah.
It's been a while since I've had an Adnams beer.
Well, they have nice jeans as well.
It's what, mate?
They have nice gin.
They're doing quite a bit now, aren't they?
Well, you know what? I'm just surprised it's not every brewery doing something like the gin, because they have lots of leftovers that can be used. You know.
Yeah.
Just add a little bit and can have a decent gin. Why not?
Very, very popular now, isn't it, as well, gin?
Yeah.
Right, I think we'll call it a day on that, shall we?
Yes.
Right, so if you just want to just to sum it up, mate, the two beers that we've had today, just your final thoughts on both beers.
Right. So Northern Monk, very juicy, energetic IPL, I would say. Definitely it's worth to try. Very happy aroma, juices just jumping out of the glass. You know, perfect for the weather what we have. You know, it's very refreshing. You know, just juicy citrus. And APL, much more settled, much more richer beer that require a little bit more attention, but it's still quite good one. Aroma settled, taste very balanced. So you know, it's required a little bit time to get all those aromas and tastes from the beer. So you know, you just need to sit down and just relax with this beer. So completely different beers, but both are quite good.
Yes, yeah, but both worth checking out if you come across them. Big thank you to all the guys that have been watching and commenting. So that would be Valentin George, Craig at Camp Beer Reviews, Longstraw, Thomas. Yeah, big thank you for commenting and sticking by. Much appreciated. We'll see you on the next degustation. Cheers.
Cheers. Na zdrowie.